Hello, my name is Megan. I'm going to be doing my presentation for Quiz Access Chapter 2, problems 11 through 13. So this is question 11. Right here we have this information. We see that this company operates a consulting firm, began operations on December 1st. So began operations on December 1st, that's important. On December 31st, these are our records. So we're going for the month of December. So first we were doing an income statement. When we have an income statement, we're doing a period of time. So that's going to be for the month ended December 31st. Income statement's always going to be revenues and expenses. So revenues and expenses. We're going to look up here. We're going to find what revenues we have. The only revenue I see is consulting revenue. So we're going to go ahead and put that here. And we're going to see all of our expenses. The only expenses I see are these four here. So we're going to start with rent expense. We're going to have salaries. Then we have telephone. Then we have miscellaneous. Okay, and then down here is going to be our net income, because that's what we want to get from the income statement. So consulting revenue, that's going to be 27,080. My numbers may be different from yours, so don't focus on that. 9640 for rent. For salaries, we have 5680. Telephone, we have 970. And for miscellaneous, we have 590. So that gives us 2780, 16,880. So I'm going to go over to my Excel workbook, which I have on another page. I already did that calculation. So we have 10,200. So now I'm going to go ahead and check my work. Complete and correct. All right, the next one. So we have our retained earnings as December 1st. So I said that this was important. Began operations on December 1st. So this person opened their consulting firm and began operations on December 1st. That means they don't have any retained earnings. So that's going to be 0. I know that it gives that to us right here, but just wanted to point out why. Net income we got from the income statement is the 10,200. So we're going to put all of that stuff into here. So first we're going to add in our net income, which 10,200. Next we're going to add in or subtract our dividends. Our dividends up here 6080. Oops. 6080. And down here, that's going to be our retained earnings as of December 31st at the end of the month. And this one is also a period of time. So for month ended December 31st. So check our work on that. And it's complete and correct. So those are the only things that we need for statement of retained earnings. For the next one, we have our balance sheet. Now remember, the balance sheet is a point in time, so only on this date is our balance sheet. Balance sheet's going to have our assets, our liabilities, and our equity. Down here, we're going to have our liabilities and our equity. Down here, we're going to have just total assets. Now we're going to want to start filling in those different spots. So our assets are going to be our cash, our accounts receivable, supplies, our office equipment, and land. Our liabilities, let's see, all we have for liabilities is going to be accounts payable. For equity, we're going to have our common stock and retained earnings. that we calculated on the previous page. So let's go back. 4120. Again, don't focus on those numbers. Mine could be different from yours. All right, so we'll start with cash up here. Cash we see is 25,430. Accounts receivable is 22,450. Office supplies is 53,40. Office equipment 2,100. Land 44,080. Okay. Accounts payable 10,480. And common stock 102,800. We want to make sure these two numbers are always in balance, because remember, from the accounting equation we know total assets equal total liabilities plus our equity. So these numbers should always be equal on our balance sheet. So let's go ahead and check our work. Complete and correct. So if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But it should all be pretty simple. All right, thank you. Have a good day.